I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come and do a little video on our divine counterpart updates. So I'm going to use 4 decks. I'm going to shuffle. They've already been shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle on camera so you guys can see, because I know some people like it when you shuffle on camera. So we are just going to do an update on what's going on with our connection at this time, what's going on with them, what's going on with us, so on. Okay, so let's start with the angel answer cards. And what is going on with our divine counterparts? So our divine counterparts are either male or female energies. Also, they're male or female depending on who you're watching this video for. Okay, so So what's going on with them? They're starting to choose a new direction on how to approach things in life in general. So it doesn't necessarily mean about like the connection. It also means like their life in general. They're seeing things from a different angle, different perspective. They're opening up their minds. They're trying to see things in from another point of view. Some of our DMs, I guess this is for the DMs because I said it, so this is for the DMs. They're having success in their directions that they're choosing. They're realizing that in order for them to have success, they need to stop procrastinating and move on to this new direction that they have chosen. Okay, what else? They've also been asking others for help. This doesn't necessarily mean a person that they know. They could be doing online searches, trying to find out about the connection, about the way they're feeling, and so on. I'm sure some of you are not sleeping well, and when you do, you're having vivid dreams that you actually remember when you wake up, or at least little bits of them. It's ascension happening for a lot of us. A lot of us are awakening, and it's a time right now to move ahead in life. Don't sit still. Do the things you want to do. Move on in life. Okay, anything else? Let's see. So in the near future, so they are thinking ahead right now, okay? The divine counterparts, the males, I guess is what we are talking about here. They are thinking ahead. They're looking into their future, as in what is going to happen in the next 5 years or so. What's going to happen? Are they still going to be single? Which some of them are, majority of them. They're sitting there thinking, are we still going to be single for the rest of our lives? Or, again, because that came out, we are talking about the DMs, and we're talking about single DMs, okay? Divine males. So your divine males are thinking about their future right now. Some of them are having success in thinking of choosing a new direction. Some of them already have chosen a new direction in life, okay? They're asking for help. So it's not necessarily, like I said, people, physical people. It could be online. They're probably checking out to find out what is this connection. And I've been having a lot of messages saying that this is what's going on right now. They're starting to look into the connection as, what is this feeling that I'm feeling? Why can't I leave this girl alone? You know what I mean? Things like that. And they're thinking again into the future, like, what's going to happen if I keep being this way? You know what I mean? They're procrastinating constantly, and they're like, I don't want to do this anymore. So they're having this no card. So they're still having doubts about the fact if they should proceed ahead. Because, I mean, you know, they've had their issues with you. You've had your issues with them. Some of them are still in the coward mode, but some of them are trying to get out of it. Okay, so they're still fighting themselves, their minds, their heads, because they don't know. You know what I mean? Our DMs have been hurt, so have you, and but they're more afraid. They're not awakened as you are. So what's happening with them is that they're afraid of the fact that if they come to you and say, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be this way, that you're just going to turn your back on them and say, you know what, I don't care anymore, I moved on, I have a new life, I don't need you in it. Okay, and as much as sometimes you want that to happen, it doesn't happen. I mean, like, if you're meant to be with your DM in this lifetime, even if you decide to move on into a new relationship, you're still going to come back around to them. It's just the way things go. So their situation will improve, and it's already improving for most of them also. And they know this. It's like they're fighting their mind, their demons, I guess. It's like, no, I can't do this, but I know the situation's going to improve if I do this. So right now they're, I guess you could say, on the crossroads, okay? They're on the cusp of trying to figure out, okay, this is where I want to go. And some of them are actually getting that strength to just push themselves through and say, yep, this is where I'm going. That's it, okay? They're also learning to forgive themselves for past traumas they've caused people. Maybe your DMs have caused you trauma, depending on what they've done to you. So yeah, I mean, they're learning to forgive themselves for feeling stupid for doing what they've done. There's a slim majority of you that have done some things that were not very nice to your DMs, and they're learning to forgive you and trust that this connection is for the better of both of you, okay? I'm going to pick one more card from here. So again, they're starting to find out. They're getting information again. Where was it? The help from others. So they're online and they're trying to figure out, you know, maybe they're punching up on Google or something. Why do I feel this way? What's the connection? I feel it in my soul for this person. I don't know why. I'm trying to ignore them, and they're still there in my head. So they're trying to find out all this information right now, and it helps them to make up their minds. So instead of saying, no, I can't do this, they're saying, you know what, the situation will improve. I know it, I feel it in my heart that it will. So because they're forgiving you or forgiving themselves or both, they're maybe the people in their lives that has hurt them, that's caused them to feel this way, they're starting to get more information on the reason why they're feeling like this. They might not know the terminology as you do about divine counterparts and such, like twin flames and karmic partners and so on and so forth. But they know how they feel, and it's just like you. They just don't know how to express it, okay? So let's go ahead and do some more, another deck, I should say, as in what's going on with them, the updates. So this is the Archangel deck. So let's see what our Archangels has to tell us about what's going on in general with both of us or just them. So it says, Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need more nurturing and patience. So the archangels are saying, yeah, there's still more patience that's needed. I mean, it's just like wine, okay? You don't just like make the wine and then drink it right away. No, it's got to sit and ferment and whatnot before it's really yummy and good for you, right? Well, wine is good for you. I don't care what anybody says. But, yeah, so there's more patience that's needed. And because this is like a tree that's blooming, growing or flowers that are blooming. It takes time. You can't rush them. Even though there's so many products out there now that says, oh yeah, you can make them bloom in 10 days. Bullshit. Okay? You can't rush this, because even if there was such a thing, it doesn't bloom for long and it'll die and then the plant's done. You know what I mean? So you can't rush what's going on right now. This is all divine guidance. This is all divine timing now. So now you just have to not sit still. Do not sit still. Move on and do your things. Not moving on from your person, but start healing. Doing the things you need to do. It's a beautiful day outside here in Canada. I don't know if it is where you are. But go outside. Get some sun. Get some vitamin D. Go for a walk. You know, we're still on lockdown, and maybe you guys are too, but wear your mask, go shopping or something. I don't know. Keep your distance, obviously, but yeah, you know, I mean, patience is needed, so take care of the things that you need to take care of in the meantime, and they're working on themselves, okay? This is not a time to stand still. And Archangel Ariel says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Spread your wings. So I just said that. Do not hold yourself back. You know, this is a time to move ahead. Your divine counterparts, your divine male, because I guess this is what this reading is for, divine males, or about divine males, okay? So, patience is needed. They're telling you to spread your wings. Just like what I told you before, it's not time to sit still. It's time to do the things that you need to do to benefit yourself. And in the long run, will benefit your union with your divine counterpart, which would be your divine male. Okay, usually I do these readings and it's for male or female divine counterparts, but today it's about the divine males. It just came out that way, so we're just going to keep it going that way. So your next card is Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So a lot of us, we have clairaudiences going on right now. So clairaudience is like you hear things and you just know it's not your mind. A lot of closed-minded people think, oh yeah, that's just in my head, but it's not. It is your angels and your guides that are talking to you. Sometimes it could even be your higher self, but you need to pay attention because they all work on the same frequency. They are all divine beings, I guess, for lack of a better word. They're your divine team, right? So they are talking to you, and this is a time for you to listen. So write down what you feel, what you hear, sometimes even what you dream, because it's all being, messages are being given to you right now. So you need to pay attention to those. And Archangel Zadkiel also says, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Compassion. So a lot of people have to find compassion in their hearts. I know some of us, I am not like that anymore. I used to be like that. But right now I'm not. A lot of people are feeling like, you know, made me wait so long. I've been waiting forever. This pandemic has happened. You haven't reached out. Like, what the hell's going on? You know, and they're saying just have compassion. Think about your person. Maybe they are going through a rough time. If you were in their shoes, how would you feel? Would you want to be rushed? Because if you're pushed into doing something, then you don't want to do it. Right? And that's the thing. You cannot push these people right now. You can't push the situation. You just have to let it unfold naturally. Give yourself compassion. If you've done something that you feel stupid about, it's a learning process. You were meant to do that, and it wasn't meant to make you feel stupid. Okay? It was meant to open your eyes and see that it wasn't the right time, and you pushing just makes things worse for you, okay? So show yourself compassion. Do nice things for you. Do nice things for people in your life. And even if you're not talking to your divine male, you can talk to them telepathically. You don't have to talk to them physically. If you feel that you're hearing from him, you are. You know what I mean? If you hear him talking to you in your head and you kind of see a sort of image of him, it's him, okay? Plain and simple. Does not have to be so complicated as people make it out to be. It isn't, okay? If you feel it is, then it is, okay? And next card is Peace. Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So no matter what happens, in the end, this is what is real. Love brings you peace. Peace brings you happiness. Okay? This is what it is. You want to find peace, you start loving. You love from within and you push it out. You radiate that love outwards. Okay? I'm going to do one more card from here and then we're going to move on. Okay. So, overcoming difficulties. Yay. I love this card. It is Archangel Jeremiel. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay, so all the difficulties that you've been facing, whether it's money or emotional difficulties, it's all going away. You're all overcoming it, and I think this is the reason why we're having so much synchronicities and downloads, ascension, symptoms, the works. We're having it all right now, and sometimes it's overwhelming, but breathe and relax. It's gonna go away, okay? Tell yourself that it's gonna go away, and you're gonna wake up one day and your mind is gonna be so clear. You're just gonna know what you need to do, okay? You're gonna know what you have to do, and you're gonna feel finally absolutely happy about the fact that you know what you have to do now, okay? So your difficulties are coming to an end, okay? And that's like the greatest thing that could happen, that can be told to you, is that you're finally gonna get a break. You're gonna be able to breathe that sigh of relief, you know? So we're gonna move on to our Moonology cards. Well, my Moonology, not yours. Oops. So let's see what's going on within the stars. So 2 cards dropped, so I'm gonna read them. It says, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, again, it's telling you, you know, you can't sit still. It is not the time to sit still. Start doing the things you know that you need to do. It's that nagging feeling in your mind that's like, okay, I know I have to do this. I'm going to do it tomorrow. No more waiting for tomorrow. Do it now, okay? Do it now. Do the things that you need to do now. Okay, your next card. Adjustments are required. Some people, you know, like the first deck, Angel Answers, it was saying for you to, with them, our divine males, choose a new direction, okay? So they're saying that for everybody, for you and them, okay? In general, people in general, adjustments needs to be made. So if you have a certain way of thinking and it's never gotten you anywhere, just makes you depressed and anxious, start training your mind, because you can do that. Train your mind to think differently, to see things from a different perspective, okay? Do the things that you need to do. Adjust your life that suits you but benefits other people too, okay? Let's see what else. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so sometimes, like, you're gonna have to, or they're gonna have to, in general, like I said, for all of us, whoever's watching, one time or another, you're gonna have to put your pride aside and do something that you think is weak or you think you shouldn't have to do. Sometimes you just have to do that. You have to put your pride aside and face whatever you have to deal with. Okay? So it is written in the stars for you to um, don't let pride get in your way. Okay? Because that stops you. It stops you from doing the things that you need to do. It stops you from forging ahead. Okay? Pride's good, but it can be bad all at the same time, just like ego. You know, ego can be good, but it can also be bad. Conclusions are within reach. So some of us, if not all of us, you are, for those people that actually clicked on this video and is watching it, this is for you. And conclusions are within reach. So whatever you've been striving for, whatever goals you've been forging ahead to succeed in, it's coming. It's coming to a conclusion. So then you're going to reach that goal sooner than you think. Keep thinking positive. Keep focusing on your goals, and you will get there sooner than you think. And your next one is you and your loved ones are safe. So for those of you that are watching it, and if you're worried about maybe the pandemic or just life in general, you're safe. You're being taken care of. I just heard financially. I don't know why. So somebody here that's watching, you will be taken care of financially and emotionally. So leave it up to the divine, and keep thinking positive. Keep doing good things in life, because good things are coming for you. It's like that saying, you reap what you sow. And your last card, nothing is set in stone yet. So just because certain things have happened and it's beyond your control, it doesn't mean it's set in stone. Things can change for you, okay? Whether it's bad or good, it's going to change. Things can change just like that, okay? Nothing is set in stone. So don't think that, okay, this is the way life is going to be for me for the rest of my life, whatever. No, because it's not set in stone. It can change. Just like your future changes every second, okay? So it depends on the path that you decide to take, because you could be on the right path and all of a sudden that same day you decide to go to the other path, the left path, and now you're not on the path that you're supposed to be on at this time. You know what I'm saying? So nothing is set in stone. Just know that things will pass, things will get better, and you don't want it to get worse, so you don't think about that part. You don't think about things getting worse. You think about how to improve and keep improving, okay? Life is not about standing still. Life is about going and going and going, and if something in your life is not moving, it doesn't mean for you to stand still. It means for you to keep going until that part of your life fixes itself, which would be your divine males, okay? So let's do our last deck, which is the Romance Angels. And this is like, how are they feeling? What's their feelings? Their real feelings. Ooh, this card jumped out, and it's a soulmate card. So they know. They know that you are their, I'd say, soul connection. Only because with the soulmate card, it also goes for twin flames and divine counterparts, which is the same big thing altogether, okay? So they know that you're their soul, it's a soul connection, that you are their soul partner, okay? They know this. They don't know how they know it, but they do know this. So they feel the separation. You think that you're the only one that's feeling this pain and this anxiousness and the sick feelings that you get in the pits of your stomach. They're feeling it too. So sometimes you could be fine and all of a sudden you start feeling depressed and anxious. That's them. That's their minds, because they're trying to figure out if they should approach this situation the way they feel they should now. If they should contact you, or they should just keep doing what they're doing. So A lot of them are letting go of control issues. They're trying to control how things are going to work out. So, I mean, before it was us, right? We were trying to control when they're going to talk to us and blah, 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 and it never happened. They're trying to control right now. They're trying to control um, their ways of thinking. They're trying to keep the positive side and get rid of the negative side. So they're letting go of control issues at this point, which is great news. Great, great, great news. They have freed themselves. They're not running around in that little circle anymore. They are expanding their minds. They're expanding their ways of thinking. They're finally saying, okay, well, everything's not black and white. Everything is not in a square. It's everything is everywhere. It's outside the box. You know what I mean? And that's what they're doing right now. They're thinking outside the box. They've freed themselves from that stagnant life that they've been living. So they want to have heart-to-heart conversations, and I feel that it is going to be happening pretty soon. But they're coming in, okay? They are coming in. But, like I said, they're like, they were running around in this circle, as you can see with the unicorn there. But now they've, like, I guess if you can imagine it, it's like the door is open somewhere here. They can see a door opened up and they're going to run through. And when they run through, that's when the heart-to-heart conversation will happen. So they're getting out of their head, basically. And this heart-to-heart conversation will be happening. They know that it's safe to love. They're feeling it now. You know, they're still fighting in their minds. They're still fighting, is this real? You know, but keep showing them positivity. And, I mean, if you're not with them, and you're not talking to them, period. Just when you think of them, just say, I love you. I know it's you. I hope you're safe. You can still give them messages even if you're not with them because you have a telepathic bond. Okay? Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of cards. I guess I'll take these and then that will be it. So, they're very much attracted to you because you finally, not because you're not attractive, you're gorgeous, but the fact being is that they also find you attractive because you finally step up and you're like, okay, I'm worth so much more. I'm not going to go through this anymore. When you're ready, I'm here. Until then, I'm going to do my own. Okay? Because they know that they... Okay. Sorry. These messages come in so fast. Okay, so they know that you are worth waiting for. But they know that the waiting is important, okay? At one point or another, you thought the waiting wasn't important. It was just a pain in the ass. But they know the waiting is important because they need to fix a lot of things about themselves, in their minds, in their hearts. And that is why you're waiting, okay? They love you. They are very much attracted to you. And they do want to talk to you. But they know that the waiting is helping them fix themselves, and in turn it's helping you fix yourself. They have lots of romantic feelings towards you. Okay, they want this. They want this as much as you do. So don't think that it's just you're the only one, because you're not. Okay, they want to be with you. They want to have that romantic feelings they feel towards you. A lot of them are releasing, well, all of them are releasing their exes because I feel like their exes have done them wrong really bad, and they were comparing everybody to their exes, so that's why they were so in that shitty mentality, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, everybody's the same. I'm just going to treat women like crap, you know what I mean? And this is how they had lack of morality, you know what I mean? They didn't care about anybody. They're like, well, screw you. If you don't care about me, I don't care about you. So they were comparing everybody else to their exes. Now they're releasing that. They're realized that you're not their ex. You know what I mean? You are not their ex. You are not meant there to hurt them. Okay? And again, another card. Ooh, beautiful card. Getting to know each other. So they want to know you. They know you spiritually. And they do feel like they do know you spiritually, but they want to get to know you as a person, okay? So, understand that they are coming, okay? They have a lot more to release, and so do you. Even if you think you don't, you really do. So, Clear up your life. Get rid of those cobwebs. Open up the drapes. Let the sun shine in. Um, Meditate. Exercise. Be happy. Sing, dance, have fun. Okay? Don't sit still. Life is not meant to be still. Okay? I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. If you want a free personal reading, let me know in the comments. I will do a quick one for you. If you want an in-depth personal reading, they're only $20 each, and it's on my Facebook account. You can come hit me up there. It's Journey Guidance. Okay? Ramona Angel. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Love you. Mwah.